Listen, guys, we have some issues, and I'm not going to harp on this. I just want you to know. We want you to be a Romeo Golf. I received another harassing note from someone, and they sent me a screenshot from where they're getting their information. The problem is, this time, they forgot to crop out the name who took the picture of the conversation that was on our private page and sent it. I will not mention any names, but that person is now banned and is no longer a Romeo Golf.
That song, Another One Bites the Dust.
Another one, and we're probably going to have some more, guys. We just need to get, look, when anyone feeds more information that is piddly stuff, you know, I mean, I know who says what, I get that. And because I let misspelled words come out, then I am not a very God-fearing man. And that, I'm going to tell you what, that upsets me, because I've been called a hypocrite preacher. I've been called a no-account preacher to let my members talk the way they do. Listen, guys, I can't control what y'all say over the radio no more than we can control what some others do over the radio. I would hope that you would have the common courtesy not to. But I just want you to know, I'm done with this. You know, I don't care. Last night, I personally think it was a personal threat to me and to the group when it says, if their names come out of our mouth one more time, God help us all. That, to me, sounds like a personal threat. And I don't care if he gets this. I haven't mentioned any names. Only he knows, and whoever else is feeding him information knows. Okay? So either, guys, you want to be a Romeo Golf. If you do, we want you here. If you don't want to be a Romeo Golf and you want to send these guys that are stirring up stuff that keeps everybody on edge and to the point where they are being rude on the radio, pack your bags and leave. It's simple as that. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not allowed to cross the street, and I'm afraid of the dark.
Then I guess, honey, you're going to have to stay a Romeo Golf, aren't you?
I guess so.
See why I love her? But I don't want this to be a harping session. I don't want this to be, well, you know, Jeff's just flying off the handle again. Guys, I'm done. I really am. This is a good group. We've got some of the best operators, I think. And here's the deal. I am so tired of hearing individuals say, Romeo Golf has come on this channel and messed things up. 90% of our club members are other club members too. They're world radios, they're needle benders, they're SDIs, they're WWS, they're Lima Alphas, they're this, they're that. So it don't matter whose call sign you're using. People are going to be on the frequency whether they use Romeo Golf, Lima Alpha, World Radio. It's all about making communications and making contacts. You know, yes, we have a lot of activity on our group because we like to keep the members doing something. We like the fellowship. We like the contacts. We don't just sit around and take check-ins. And I'm not mentioning any group, but there's one group not on channel 36 at all. They don't even take radio check-ins. All they do is check in over the internet, folks. That's not radio. That's not radio. We had a couple of more that were kicked out. And I'll tell you why. Because they were very sarcastic to us stating that we are starting to police other frequencies now, when we had a young lady on the frequency that these guys, not who you're thinking, somebody else that was out in Arizona, talking filth to this young lady. You better darn believe if I hear that, and I know somebody that's got a big station that can shut them down, I would hope that you guys would back me and say, we're not doing this. Leave the kids out of it. Leave them alone. All right? You know, I get this. None of us are perfect. Yes, I'm a pastor, but I make mistakes too. But I do my best to be fair with everybody. And if you want to call me a hypocrite preacher or a no good for nothing preacher, and I'm not any better than the guy that's out there cussing, you're right. I'm a broken sinner. And praise God, Jesus Christ saved me. And I can't ask for forgiveness just like everybody else can. I'm not any better than anybody else. I try to encourage people. I try to turn these things around that's making people want to get out there and blow their stacks and make them laugh. That's what the won't be long now thing is about. Instead of being upset and mad, laugh about it. Laugh about it. So anyway, guys, I just want you to know the person that we caught sending this other individual stuff that starts stuff, and I get these calls on Saturday night when I got to get up Sunday and try to focus.
Say hi.
He's gone.
Say hi.
And if we catch any others, gone too, because that's not Romeo Golf material.
Say
You know, we're about fellowship and we're about brotherhood. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Little Wicket wants to say hi. Say hi to everybody. Brody wants to say hi.
Won't be long now.
Anyway, guys, I do apologize, but I don't apologize for taking some folks out, and there'll be some others that will be leaving soon too, because you know we're cleaning up. It's time to drain the swamp, and I don't care how many clubs you belong to.
But on a lighter note, and yes, I can interrupt the president just because, but
That's fine, right there.
Ooh.
on a lighter note, we
Frankie.
need to raise like a boatload of money. That
You're
way,
really going to bring that up, aren't you?
that way, the more money we raise and the quicker we raise it, we can see the president in his hatless self.
I'll have swimming trunks on, so you'll get to see my bony knees and my big belly. What a sight. Maybe I'm going to start one to raise money so they don't want to see it. How
On
about that?
Christmas Day, doing the polar
It's not gonna-
waddle.
It's going to be a waddle because, you know, we had to drain the pool down. If I jump in that pool, I'll hit bottom. So I will.
Well, you don't even go underwater anyhow. But anyhow, as I was saying, y'all, let's raise some money for the club for our upcoming golf tournament and get our president out there in some cold and greenish water.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to plunge into the pool for you guys. I'm going to. I mean, even if we don't raise any more money, I'm going to do it. But we have some that have sent donations in, and we thank you for that. And this is going strictly for our contest prizes. But even if we don't reach that goal of $200, I'll still jump in. Leroy. Hey, Frankie, let me tell you something, young man. You were booming in to north central Arkansas this morning. I tried to get back to you, but there were several on there. There was a lot of stuff going on. And I don't know if you ever heard me, but I hauled out and told you I was in the Santa sleigh because we were headed south. But anyway, you were sounding good, my friend, sounding good. Leroy, won't be long now. No, it won't be long. Christmas is on its way. All right, guys. Listen, thank you for letting me vent. And, you know, the last thing I want to do is kick somebody out of the club. Oh, you did hear me. Okay, great. All right.
Hey,
Let me stay on track, dear.
if we had a wireless mic,
Mm-hmm.
when you done your Santa plunge,
Mm-hmm.
not only could I make you do it live stream,
Mm-hmm.
but I can make you do it.
Oh, so now you want not just you don't want the cold to give me a heart explosion. You want to electrocute me too.
No, it's a wireless mic.
Yeah, but it works off batteries. I'm old. You know, a little bit of electricity will do me in. I love her. Anyway, as I was back saying, had a wonderful time. We have removed one that we caught taking private messages on our private page and sending it and having harassing notes sent to me. I'm done with it. You know, if you choose to do that and we find out you're not Romeo Golf material, and we want good Romeo Golf guys. And so anyway, have a great evening. Again, thanks for letting me vent. When you see the pictures, we're going to post the pictures from the meet and greet. I just want to personally thank Tim and Rita Counts for all the work that they did in putting this together. Tim paid for this out of his own pocket, and I'm not saying that to toot his horn, but he went all out, and we appreciate that. We really do. We gained 2 members, possibly a third one, and
A lot of friends.
a lot of friends. Had good times. We got to post the Daisy and her cousin singing Jingle Bells and a little bit of that. I think Tim posted that. But anyway, y'all have a great evening. Have a blessed night and a great day tomorrow. Rudolph tomorrow. Almost forgot about that. Rudolph.
It'd be Sunday.
Yeah, Rudolph is going to be Romeo Golf 836 Butch out in Washington State. I will let you know, Stacy had 9 and maybe 12 today. Skip conditions were in and out, and then they were gone. But we had some crazy weather here. So for those of you who made the contacts, wonderful. For those of you who didn't, keep trying. Listen, you're not going to know who's going to win until the last day, because you might get 5 in a row, and then the next 5 you may be out in a boat with no oars and a big hole in the middle of it. So you just never know. John, good to see you, my friend. Charlie, thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that, Charlie. All right. Anything else you want to be funny about? Thank you, John. You don't know how much that means to hear that, because, yeah, I need that encouragement. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
No, I don't think so.
You run out of funny. So, say goodnight, Gracie. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I can do George for me. Well, say goodnight, Gracie.
Right.
Good night, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Romeo Golf 104.